So a lot of folks, not to be sexist, but especially guys, have a lot of tightness on the front of the feet and ankles, which limits the ability to come into a kneeling position like this, because this is more like this, like that's as far, that's all you got. So first things first, you just want to roll up a towel or something and put it underneath the front of the ankle to give support to the ankle, because we need to work on everything a little bit at a time, not abruptly all at once, going in like gangbusters, because that just isn't how the body works. But here are some other things that you can do to work on your feet. There's classic things like just rolling. This actually does a lot. Rolling the ankles out and then spreading the toes, gripping the toes, spreading the toes, trying to separate every little toe, gripping the toes, spreading the toes, gripping the toes. And you can do the hands at the same time. Look, it's like puppets. The cat is not amused. And that's really good for the strength of your hands and your feet. All right. And then next thing is coming into a squat position with the toes tucked, and then coming back to sit. And you're really trying to reach back evenly through the big toe side and the little toe side, and sit and breathe as best you can. Hang out there. Whew, goodness. Here comes the pollen for a minute or two, if you can stand it. And if you can't stand it, then not quite that long. So we're going to alternate. Stretching the bottoms of the feet, the plantar fascia. And then, I know we haven't been here for a full minute. We'll be here for like 20 more seconds and we'll go the other one. And then point the toes, come down on the feet, and here is where you'd want to put your little towel under there, and then rearing up like this to stretch the tops of the feet. Like I said, just work it a little bit at a time. 30 seconds here. Breathe. And press down actively through the feet. That really helps too. It's going to activate, I mean, as I'm pressing down, I tend to get more weight into the big toe side of my feet, so I'm really actively reaching into the pinky toe side, and it's going to open up everything, all up through the hips and everything. So it's probably been about 30 seconds, and then go back to kneeling with on the balls of the feet. And you could do some wrist things right now if you want to. This is a thing I learned in martial arts, but it's a nice wrist stretch. So you turn the palm towards you and the pinky side towards you, and then you use the other hand, so holding like this, and then you just work the wrist, work the forearm. Take that on the other side. You might press, open up the wrist joints like this. That feels good too. Okay, and one more time. Point the toes, rear back, hang out. Maybe press into, if you've noticed that you're uneven, if the weight on the feet is uneven, press back onto the part that's not getting as much. And all these things, waking up all the little bits and parts, can really, really go a long way to helping the practice feel a lot more different than you might think. So doing this before you take a yoga practice might really help you enjoy the practice more than you would otherwise, which is good.